All loaded up. It's about 49, 50 degrees right now, but it's going to be in the 80s today, so really looking forward to that. Warming up a little bit. I'm dressed pretty warm. I said I got all my stuff. I think I got all my stuff. Let's make sure. Got my boots. Look at this. You can see my breath. I don't know if the camera's getting it or not. The PDL drive. Got my lunch. There's more of that smoke or steam coming out of my mouth. Brought a little crappie rod just in case, because we're going up to the river today. All right, Autumn. You gonna be good girl while I'm gone? You gonna be good girl? Yeah, you good girl. Everybody's showing up now. Well, the sun's officially starting to peek out. It's gonna be a pretty day. I think I may have dressed a little bit too warm, but that's okay. I'm ready to start peeling off layers here in a little bit. There's a little beaver right there. See him? I say little, he's not little at all. He's pretty good size. So I can cast towards him. I guess I can't cast straight. He's cool looking, looks like a little dog. Right there, can you see him? Alright, looks like the boat ramp activity finally settled down and I've got a nice kind of calm, quiet spot. I just got my first little bite on this tiny little crappie jig. I think it may be a little too heavy, but the water's kind of muddy and kind of gross looking, so I figured kind of maybe a dark bottom and a chartreuse top might be a good color. Uh-oh. Tell me that's not a fishy looking spot right there. Still think this jig head's too heavy. I think it needs to sink a little bit slower, but it does help punching through some of this mat, this floating stuff. So let's fish this spot. Right on a point, a little curve in the river, so looks like a good spot. That was a really light bite. GoPro, start recording. Feels like a crappie. Oh yeah, there we go. I was just about to switch colors too. Look at that. That's a nice one. Oh yeah, that's a nice one, man. Look at that. First little crappie off that little brushy area. Beautiful. Beautiful white crappie. Look at that. Yeah, he's a healthy fish. I'm gonna take a little still photo of you, buddy, before I release you. Let me put it back in the net. Man, I haven't used this net in so long. It's nice. It kind of just clips there. It floats. All right, there's another one. That's what you call the double bag. Look at that. That's a good one. That's a real good one. Better than the first one. Oh yeah, that'll keep. That'll keep for sure. This net is awesome. Well, it's awesome as long as they don't swim out, which they are kind of on the verge of doing that. Let's see. It's a good one though. It's a real good one. We catch them on chartreuse tube jig. Is that a pig? I think I got a pig right next to me. Grunt. I swear I just heard a pig grunt. Well. Go some more gunshots. Well, it's 9 o'clock now, and the bite's slowed down just a little bit, but we're still working down the river. I've got my two little buddies here. I don't know if the camera angle's any good, but yeah, I got my two little guys here flopping around. Two keeper crappies, both white crappies, beautiful. I heard some guys talking in a boat behind me that said that, oh, nothing's getting bit unless you have live bait and live scope, and we don't have either of those things, and we're still catching them. So I'm convinced that we just got to find a little mess of them on one of these pieces of timber and just camp out for a little while and show them some different stuff. I got a box full of miscellaneous crappie jigs. So okay, so it's official. My net does not work very well for a live well. This is my other only crappie that's left. I just went down, and I guess the other one must have flopped out while I was paddling around. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this one go too. Keep fishing for them. Yeah, I don't really feel like babysitting them anymore anyway, so we'll let them go. Beautiful fish though. There you go, buddy. All right, back to the pedal vlog. I love this river, man. It's just gorgeous. Now the sun's come up, it's warmed up. Gorgeous day. Look at those leaves. Bluebird sky, and it's already probably mid 70s. All right, I think I'm gonna fish this little area again, and then maybe head back towards the bridge and maybe go north. I don't know, we'll see how it goes, but the wind's at my back now, so this should be cool. Man, I can't believe how bad the battery life is on this GoPro here. I know the sun's gonna be behind me, it's not gonna be ideal of a shot, but man, this is my second Enduro battery and I've only got 15% left. I really hope this next camera not only has better audio, but will last a little bit longer, because this is crazy. I don't want to have to run an external pack. I like having it where I can take it on and move it around, right? Wirelessly. Oh yeah, check out the new boots. It's worked out pretty good so far. Got dry feet. Wet launch and dry feet. Oh! Okay, we'll see how well hindsight was working on that one. Good grief. I guess my crappie fishing is done for the day. Found some more kayakers. Wish I would have got that guy a minute ago on the autopilot. That was really cool. Really on the fence about that one and this one, but honestly, I like the pedals. I like being able to make micro movements without the trolling motor to help me. What's up, guys? How are you? Hello. I caught a couple of crappies this morning. I had them in my floating net, and they one of them jumped out. Wasn't meant to be, I guess. So ought to be a good shot. Enough light now, cruising under this bridge. I had to lay the rods down because I learned my lesson. Oh, maybe that's what it is. Maybe the last time when before this bridge was replaced, maybe it was higher, or maybe it's the water level. I don't know. Either way, I know how to lay rods down because it's a mess. All right, let's try to fish around this little area and some of this grass, and then we'll call it quits for the day. All right, this is just for fun, but look at all of this wind that just turned on. GoPro is surely not liking the wind. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is just for me. Just to see how well the wind reduction is going to work on the new camera versus this one, because it didn't get a whole lot windier than that. Anyway, I'll knock it off, but I mean, this is a real life scenario with fishing in the wind. It happens. You got to have some wind blocking. All right, we're gonna work our way down to that tree, and then that's gonna be it for me. Here's gonna get loaded up. Let's see how quickly I can get this Yak Attack cart put back together. Nope, that's 3. And that's 3. All right. Well, good luck, ladies. Cart worked out really good. Man, this is crazy. Look at that. I just put the last GoPro battery in. That's it for this trip. I'm get her all loaded up and out of here. Had the best spot in the lot today, man. It's a pretty day regardless. Anyway, I'm all done. Time to load up and head out of here. Gonna get some improvement on the camera filming side of things, but overall, what a fun trip. Oh, and I also got to figure out what I'm going to do with my stringer situation, since my floating net didn't work exactly. I think I lost the biggest of the 2 crappie that I caught in that little flop out incident, but oh well, it worked for a little while. But anyway, we'll go out on the kayak here.